Hey everyone, spring break recordings didn't happen because it was crazy, so let's do a quick sculpt. I've got my weights near my mat up here. I have 5s and 8s, but take whatever you feel serves you best today. It's good to have a variety, I think. And we're gonna start in a child's pose, so bring those big toes together, knees out wide, kind of make space for your lower abdomen, your rib cage, and then sink down into it. Let those glutes come towards your heels. Deep inhale in, filling up that belly. Let it out. Inhale. Exhale, let it out. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Bring those shoulders right over those wrists, those knees underneath those hips. Get a nice sturdy tabletop. So think about bracing at your core all the way around, all the way to your back, and that tailbone pointing one end of the room while the crown of your head goes in the opposite. So very stable here. Push those fingertips wide and press them into the mat. And take an inhale. Exhale. We're going to move in and out of some shoulder rolls, so you can take little circles here with your shoulders and just kind of like drop those shoulder blades, let them sink, and then push those arms, finding a little bit of space, and then change directions here. Doing some shoulder work, gonna just warm up. Then we're gonna come to that tabletop again, and you're gonna floss your shoulder blades back and forth. That means your shoulder blades are squeezing together when your chest sinks, pushing into your palms. You're gonna create space between your shoulder blades. So moving back and forth, keep that core nice and tucked in, supporting you in this movement. 2 more here. 1 more. Breath, that is. Come nice back to that nice sturdy tabletop and just move in and out a couple cat-cows with your breath. Exhale, tuck that chin, roll that spine in. Inhale, look up, let those hips come up. Moving in a way that feels good. You can add a couple circles here. That's going to get into your wrists. Just warming up your spine and all the directions and getting into those forearms at the same time. 2 more breaths here. Just finding what works for you. Come to a center again into that tabletop. This time we're going to just take our forearms down. So you're coming right down the mat. You can walk your hands forward a little bit, and then we're going to come right up into that push-up again. So really slow and controlled. Elbows are in tight, lower rib cage is in. And we're just kind of working into those triceps here, warming them up as well. We're here for 5, 4, squeeze those elbows in tight, squeeze those triceps up, 2, 1, come up, back in your tabletop. Now we're gonna come into our glutes a little bit. So get nice and sturdy, keep that gaze forward and down, keep those shoulder blades over your wrists. And then we're just gonna kick up, nice donkey kick here. So kick into that right heel, come back to a hover, kick back. Make sure the weight's distributed between your hands, your shoulders. Your wrists are still underneath your shoulders here, and you're just squeezing that glute. Nothing too crazy, we're not arching up, we're just keeping that nice sturdy tabletop. We're here for 7, 6, good job, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna come to a hover, come down, and come out for that fire hydrant. Again, you don't wanna extend yourself too far. We're really just keeping this nice, stable tabletop with the rest of our body. Keep that gaze forward. We're here for 5, foot flexed, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're gonna kick back and kick to the fire hydrant. So we're here for 2, here for 3, 2, slow and controlled, 1. Good job. Bring that knee down. We're going to switch sides. Come into that donkey kick when you're ready on the left side. Get nice and stable, square your hips with the mat, bring that lower rib cage in, pressing those fingers, and then hover, kick back. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Come down for a hover and come out for that fire hydrant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back into the donkey and out to the side. 4, keep your weight balanced. 3, keep breathing. 2, 1. Good job. Come back down. This time we're going to kick our right leg all the way out. Get nice and stable, and then when you're ready, come into the bird dog. And we're going to bring our arm and leg out from our body, and then back to center, and then in for a crunch. So nice and stable, long spine when you're coming up into that bird dog, and then you're rounding your spine on the crunch. We're here for 3. Exhale on the crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lengthen, out. 1. Reach out, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Bring that down. Bring your knee down. We're going to switch sides here. So when you're ready, left leg extends all the way. Right arm comes out. Get nice and stable, and then bring it out away from your body. Back to the center. Tuck. Out. Inhale. Out. Tuck. Bring it out for 3. Good job. 2. Keep that core stable. 1. Bring it out into your bird dog. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that hand down. Bring your knees down. You're going to bring your elbows in nice and tight. And we're going to take a couple more tricep presses here. This time we're coming your shoulders over your wrists instead of down onto your forearms. So your elbows are coming into that rib cage. Your chest is forward, and you're just dipping in, letting that weight come up over your shoulders. We're here for 5. Press those fingertips into the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, so this time you're going to grab a weight. You can start with just the 5, that's fine, or you can go heavier if you're feeling it. Bring that weight behind that knee again. Get in that nice tabletop, and then when you're ready, squeeze that right leg up and back down for a hover. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze at the top. Now I want you to really think about slowing that resistance down, and we're here for 5, press up. 4, press up. 3, 2, keep that weight distributed. 1, back down to a hover, then you're going to come back for those fire hydrants. We're here for 7, 6, good job. 5, resist on the way down. 4, 3, 2, 1, kick it back, bring it down, fire hydrant. Back, down, fire hydrant. We're here for 8, out, in, back. 7, 6, good job. You can come down to a forearm on the left side if that feels better. Keep those lower ribs in. 6, 5, keep breathing. 4, okay, messed up my count, sorry. 3, counting is my enemy. Do it a lot, but I still mess it up. Okay, so come back to center here, slowly bring that down, and then we're going to kick it right back up into a hover, kick through that heel, and we're just going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good job, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly bring it down, switch sides here. Bring that behind the left leg. Get stable in your tabletop. Adjust yourself. Spread those fingers out wide. shoulders over your wrists, and then bring it up, hover, squeeze it up. So keep that foot flexed, keep those lower ribs in, keep it nice and tucked in that core, supporting you. We're here for 7, 6, resist on the way down, 5, 4, I'm not going to do a confusing count this time so I don't throw myself off, 3, 2, 1. Don't ask me why counting to 10 is hard, but it is. And then adjust yourself if you need it, and we're coming out to those fire hydrants. So again, make sure that you're keeping nice and stable with your body. You're not flailing around, you're just staying real solid. And we're here for 6, 5, doing great, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down, kick it back, fire hydrant. Kick it back slow, controlled. We're here for 7, 6, don't let those lower ribs come out, 5, 4, you got this, 3, 2, 1. Bring it out, bring it down, kick it back up, pulse at 10, 9, evening out both sides, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring that knee down, remove that weight. We're gonna step back into plank, so bring those hands out wide. This time, you're gonna come up for a wide push-up, so we're just setting it up. So first come up high, then drop your knees down. And then see how my butt is nice and tucked, breaking a line from the top of my head down to my knees, and my shoulders are on my body still, not pushing back or do anything crazy. And we're just gonna come down to 90 degrees, push back up. So keep that core ignited, strong, bring that chest forward, that gaze forward and down. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 90 degrees, push into those fingertips, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all the way up until you're standing on your knees. We're gonna grab your weights. I'm gonna go heavier because I'm gonna be doing some biceps here. It's a bigger muscle group, so it got more in it, but if you wanna keep it light today, just make sure that you're feeling challenged without feeling like you're hurting anything. We wanna feel like it's unpleasant, but not painful. So go ahead and stand on your knees. You can come down if your arm length is long enough and it feels better for you. Feel it out for your lower body. I'm just gonna tuck my pelvis. My knees are about hip width apart. I'm just coming up for hammer curl and then pressing back. We're here for 9. Squeeze those glutes on the way up without thrusting forward. So just take a nice hover and then a nice squeeze of those glutes. We're here for 6, 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. Keep breathing. Squeeze those triceps together on the way back. 2, 1. We're gonna come all the way down, squeeze those triceps back, curl, and then press up. Down, back, shoulders, press. Good job. We're here for 8. Keep that core in. 7. Keep those triceps ignited. 6. Exhale. Inhale. 5. Keep squeezing those glutes. 4. 3. 2. Hands of the weight come together. 1. Good job. Bring those arms up. Come into that shoulder press. You're at 90 degrees. You've been here before. Keep that core in and supporting you so you're not dumping in that lower back. Just press for the heads of the weights. We're here for 10, 9, 8. Good job. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lose, well, actually you can keep the weight right under the shoulder. Your left hip's gonna stay over, your right hip's gonna stack on top. You're kicking your right leg out. And then we're gonna bring this right weight down and then back up again. So think about your side bodies kind of being in side plank here. Keep that foot flexed, keep pressing down on the mat a little bit with that right leg as well. And we're gonna be here for 6, slow and controlled, coming up to 6 and 12. Your left shoulder is over your wrist and your weight. 4, 3, 2, good job. 1, come back up to center, bring your weights with you to heart. And then we're just gonna come to a hover with your glutes again and bring the weights out. So if you wanna go to a lighter weight, feel it out. I might actually do that because we're gonna add on here. So keep at a weight that's feels challenging, like I said, but not gonna feel like it's hurting you. And then we're kind of keeping a tilt back. So you're gonna feel this in your quads a little more. You have a little lean back, still really stable in your core. And then you're pressing out. Sorry, I forgot about that part. And then when you're ready, you can stay here if your weights are too heavy and you're not feeling it, or you could bring them in with you. Option 2, make it a little easier. Or if you want to challenge, you have lighter weights, push it out, open it up, back to center, hover, out, other side. So really controlled movements with these weights. We don't want to feel like it's really coming down on our shoulders too much. We want to feel challenged, but not like it's tweaking them. So that's why the lighter weights for those smaller muscle groups is kind of good. And then open it up. We're just going to do 2 more on each side. Press, open. It's okay if you're just coming to weights at heart or whatever you've found that works for you right now. As long as you're being safe with your body, have some good options there. 1 more. Open it up. Okay, come back to center. Where you are is fine as long as you have the space. And then we're gonna just kick out that other leg, left leg. I'm gonna bring this right weight down, shoulders over, wrists is supported. So make sure that like hands kind of lined up with that weight and not bending back. So stay strong in that. And then I'm just gonna bring that left weight down and then up. So I'm thinking about a plank in my side body, adjusting. So really feeling your right obliques and your left. Very controlled, resisting on the way down, pressing up. It's no swinging. We're here for 5. Exhale as you push up. 4, 3, good job. Keep breathing. 2, doing great. 1, okay, bring those weights to heart here. Take a deep breath here, and we're just gonna do a little more glute presses without using the weights in exactly the same way. So let's start with bringing them to heart, coming down for that hover, pressing up. Good job, coming down, pressing up. So this time we're gonna bring our weights out. They're right out 90 degrees, tucked in, and I'm just bringing it down, coming into a bicep curl. Slow and controlled. Squeeze those glutes. Bring that pelvis in, really tuck that pelvis in. Squeeze back, leaning back. It's gonna get in your quads a little more. And then I'm just slowly resisting on the way down, maybe squeezing the triceps without locking anything up. We're here for 5, 4, coming to the top of the shape in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come down to about 90 degrees. and then come back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good job, 5, don't swing, 4, keep it stable, 3, 2, 1, bring it back down. We're gonna 10, squeeze it up, 9, shoulders and wrists are still aligned all the way down, 7, 6, good job, 5, 4, gonna give the arms a break, and 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come down to a seat. We're gonna bring our feet out in front of us, coming into boat here for a moment. So anchor your boat first, grab the back of those hamstrings. I cannot talk anymore. I have marbles in my mouth today. Roll those shoulders back, chest forward, grab the back of your hamstrings. And then if you want it, you can come up for full boat with bent knees, palms forward, or you can keep anchored. Just make sure you have that nice long spine. Take a breath and hold whatever version you're coming to for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, chest up, chin up, 2, 1, slowly kick out, lowering your boat until you're all the way into a low boat. 5, 4, 3, you got this, 2, 1, bring those feet in, anchor this lower back real solid. So take that pelvis, tuck it into the floor, press it down. And then when you're ready, you're gonna bring your feet up to 90 degrees. Extra challenge, grab one weight, grab the heads, press that up towards the ceiling. And then we're just gonna toggle back and forth with our heel tap. So slow and controlled. Your whole back is connected, so keep pressing that down into the mat here. And we're here for 10, 10, 9, 9. Here's another option for you. You could either just hold here, or you could take that elbow press and back up. So feel it out. If you feel like it's too much a strain on anything or it's messing with your form, don't do it. But if you feel like you got it, slow and controlled with the arms, slow with the heel tap, one more on each side. Good job. Now we're gonna come up into a bridge. So lose the weight. Get your heels close to your glutes, or even walk them in, then come into this modified bridge, doing the one where it's just a long line again from my knees to my shoulders, not pushing up into a full bridge shape. So just squeeze those glutes up. Bring your hands behind you if you want, and then we're gonna march these legs up. Just like so. Keep that foot flex, slow and controlled. We're here just keeping this nice solid shape for a minute. Squeezing those glutes, keeping control. If this doesn't feel good on your feet or your lower body for any reason, just come back to where we were before and move it back into your abs. Or you could just come and do bridges, press up. We're gonna be there in a minute though, so don't burn yourself out. Just trying to give you some options to keep moving. We're here for 10, 10, 9, I know, 9, 8, 8, good job, 7, 7, you got this, 6, keep those feet flexed, keep pressing up those glutes, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Let your back come back down. Grab your weight again. Bring it to your pelvis without pressing down. Kind of hold on to the heads there for yourself. And then we're going to press up and squeeze our inner thighs in, and then press back down, hover back down. So press up into bridge, squeeze your inner thighs together, back into regular form, come back down. We're here for 8. Press up, squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, hover. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, grab your other weight. And we're gonna come into some presses here. So heads of weight come together, back down 90 degrees, come to a hover with your hips, and then press back up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, I counted today, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, hold the weights up, and just press down. So we're coming to a little more of a hover, a little more of a pulse. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Back is coming down the mat in 3, 2, 1. Roll that back down your mat. Let your elbows come to your side. Gently drop your weights. Come back up into this shape. This time we're weightless. We're coming into those dead bugs because they're so great. Kick your hands out in front. Keep your feet flexed. And then we're just taking turns. Opposite foot comes out for the leg. Keeping that back pressed down into the mat. Keep breathing. Keep your chin off your chest. We're here for 6, 6. Keep pressing that back down. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Good job. We're going to rock and roll until you're back up in a seated position. Pick something. I'm going to pick a weight here and maybe prop it up. That seems a little dangerous, but if you have a block, that works too. So find your sit bones. Find your sit bones. Pick a space that is an object that you can kind of hover over, even if it's pretend. Nice long spine, hands behind for a little bit of support, but not leaning back. And then we're just going to bring that leg up and back down. And getting into our hip flexors in a way that maybe you don't. Working those lower abs. We're here for 6. Keep breathing. Keep that chest forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Switch sides. Bring that knee, that heel over. Kind of pick a height. Try to just draw these rainbows back and forth. 6, chest forward, long back. 5, you can even sit up if you want. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come to your knees now. You're gonna move these weights out of the way. We're gonna go a wide V here, and you're just gonna rock back and forth. Windshield wiping at first. You can leave your hands behind your back. If that feels better, keep your chest and chin off, keeping a nice long spine. Or you can start to bring your hands to prayer. You're gonna move around, just adjust yourself. And then when you're ready, we're gonna come up all the way onto those knees, press into those hips, sit back down, switch sides. 5, good job. 4, you can bring your hands behind you as long as you're staying long. Figure it out what feels best for you. 3, 3, good job. Adjust myself. 2, 2, 1 more on each side. Press into those hips, sit all the way up. 1, 1. Good job. Okay, bring those hips back down. Now when you sit down, you're back in this position, so your foot's right on top towards that quad. We're just gonna take our torso, turn it that way. Exhale. Inhale, switch sides. Let that torso come over that knee. Takes a little more space, but so we're gonna come over to this side. We're gonna keep our torso pointed that way. I'm gonna line up my back right knee with my ankle, and then I'm just gonna kick through that heel, getting in this outer glute here a little more. Again, helping work into our outer hips. We're here for 10, 9, 8, good job. 7, 6, 5, it's a little awkward, but 4, gets in there. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides, come over to that other, and then bring that left heel out from that knee, torso towards your knee here, and then we're just going to come up for 15 total. So keep that chest forward, keep that back long. We're here for 10, 9, kicking through that heel, keep that foot flexed. If this doesn't feel good to your knee for any reason, just kind of keep folding forward, giving yourself a little back stretch. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back to center. We're gonna just come into a comfortable seated position. So just bring your leg on top, keep a nice long spine, roll your shoulders back. Inhale up, exhale, take a twist over to your left, and then your gaze should fall behind that left shoulder. Take another breath here, inhale, exhale. Inhale, back to center, exhale, other side. Little spinal stretch here. Showing a little love. And when you're ready, gently roll back down to the mat. You're gonna bring your right leg up, extend your left, take a little circle with that ankle that's in your hand here. And then when you're ready, you're gonna slide that left leg back up, coming into a figure 4. Keep that foot flexed, maybe push on that inner thigh, find yourself space, connect that back with the mat. And then when you're ready, you can either grab your hamstring, keep your head and neck down, or your shin, unless you've like done this before and you know that you could get a little deeper into it by getting a big hug. But I say just relax your head and neck and keep that left foot nice and flexed. You're gonna feel that in the outer glute. Breathe. When you're ready, we're gonna switch it out. Extend your right, squeeze in your left. Take those little ankle rolls. This is also a good position to kind of just relieve bloating or tummy issues. And then when you're ready, you're gonna bring up that right leg, flex that left foot, find space in that hip, into that figure 4. And then go ahead and grab a hamstring or your shin, getting in that left glute real good. Take a breath. One more. All right, good job. Roll to a comfortable position and thank yourselves. I thank you for coming to the mat today and working with me. I love it. I hope that helped. We'll see you all on the mat soon.